Have you noticed it lately? You stand up from your recliner, or maybe you try to get out of bed in the morning, and for a second, your legs feel like they've forgotten what they're supposed to do. They feel weak, maybe a little shaky, maybe they hurt more than they used to, and it's easy to brush it off. Oh, I'm just getting older. But deep down, it worries you, because strong legs mean more than walking. They mean independence. They mean dignity. They mean you can move around your house, visit loved ones, and do the things that still bring you joy. So why does no one talk about this? Why are so many of us struggling quietly? Hi there, sweet friend. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know, you are not alone, and you are not doing anything wrong. There's just something most of us were never taught. Today, we're going to talk about one surprising cause of leg weakness in seniors that rarely gets mentioned: fruit. Yes, fruit. The very thing we've always been told is the healthiest snack around. But here's the twist. Some fruits can quietly work against you, especially as you age. Not all fruit is bad, but some are just too sugary, too acidic, or too inflammatory for a body that's working hard to stay strong. And this isn't about fear. This is about power. Because once you know which fruits to skip and what to eat instead, you'll feel more in control of your body again. I'll walk you through it gently, step by step, like a caring neighbor or a loved one who truly wants the best for you. No fear-mongering, no complicated advice, just real help from the heart. So take a breath. You're in the right place. And together, we're going to uncover what your legs have been trying to tell you all along. Let's get started. Let's be honest. We've all heard the same thing over and over again. Eat more fruit. Fruit is healthy. You can't go wrong with fruit. And for most of our lives, that advice seemed like common sense. We gave our kids apple slices. We added bananas to our cereal. We proudly picked fruit over cookies, thinking we were making the better choice. But here's where it gets tricky. That advice doesn't always apply the same way once we reach our 60s, 70s, or 80s. See, when we were younger, our bodies could process sugar a lot more efficiently. We were more active, our metabolism was faster, and our insulin response was stronger. But as we age, all of that begins to shift. Our cells become more sensitive to sugar. Inflammation starts to rise. Muscle recovery slows down. And those same fruits that once felt like the healthiest snack in the bowl now might be quietly adding to the problem. Here's the misunderstanding that's hurting so many seniors. We think natural sugar is harmless just because it comes from fruit. But sugar, whether it's from a soda or a ripe banana, still affects your blood sugar. It still feeds inflammation. And over time, it can wear down your muscles, joints, and yes, your legs. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying fruit is bad. Nature made fruit, and it's filled with beautiful nutrients when eaten the right way. But not all fruits are equal, and not all fruits are right for every stage of life. It's not your fault if no one ever told you this before. So many health messages are made for younger people, not for the unique needs of older adults. But we're changing that right now because you deserve information that honors where you are in life. You deserve to feel strong, informed, and respected, not scared or confused. Let's take a quiet moment to talk about what's really happening inside your body, not in medical terms, but in a way that just makes sense. As we grow older, a few natural changes take place. They're not your fault. They're not signs of failure. They're just part of the body's story. And the more we understand that story, the more power we have to write the next chapter ourselves. Here's what's going on. 1. Your muscle mass is gently slipping away. After the age of 50, most people lose about 1 to 2% of muscle each year. It happens quietly. You might not notice at first. But over time, it becomes harder to stand up from the couch, climb stairs, or carry groceries. Your legs, being some of the biggest muscles in your body, feel it the most. 2. Your blood sugar becomes more sensitive. When you eat something sweet like a banana, grapes, or a glass of orange juice, your blood sugar rises. That's normal. But as we age, our body doesn't respond to those sugar spikes as quickly or as smoothly as it used to. The result? Spikes and crashes. That roller coaster can leave you feeling tired, dizzy, and weak, especially in your legs. Too many of those ups and downs can also lead to something called insulin resistance, which is tied to muscle loss and chronic fatigue. 3. Inflammation becomes a hidden troublemaker. Now let's talk about inflammation, not the kind from a sprained ankle, but the silent kind. The kind that builds up when the body is overwhelmed by sugar, stress, or certain foods. And here's the hard truth. Some fruits, especially the sugary or acidic ones, can actually feed that hidden inflammation. You might feel it as achy joints, heavy legs, or that stiffness in the morning that just won't quit. So when we combine these three factors, less muscle, more blood sugar sensitivity, and silent inflammation, we get legs that slowly lose their strength, flexibility, and stability. But knowing this isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you. Because here's the good news. Your body is always listening. It's never too late to start feeding it what it really needs. You can still make a difference, one choice at a time, starting with your fruit bowl. Let's speak from the heart here. I know how easy it is to dismiss the little things. A bit of soreness, a stumble here and there, feeling slower to get moving in the mornings. You might tell yourself, it's just age. It's normal. You might even feel embarrassed to talk about it. But what happens if we keep ignoring these little signs? What starts as minor leg weakness can slowly turn into something that steals your freedom, without you even realizing it. Here's what can happen when we let it go. 1. Your balance gets worse. Your legs play a big role in keeping you upright and steady. When they lose strength, your balance suffers. You might notice you feel a little off on your feet, especially when getting up quickly or walking on uneven ground. That's the body's way of saying, hey, I need help down here. 2. You may experience more falls. Falls aren't just accidents, they're warnings. A weak step, a slow reaction, a slippery floor. These things become riskier when the muscles in your legs aren't supporting you the way they used to. And one fall can change everything. 3. The pain becomes your new normal. That soreness in your knees, that aching in your calves, the stiffness when you get out of bed, that's not something you have to live with. But if nothing changes, those little discomforts can become daily pain, and pain steals joy. It keeps you from doing the things you love, like walking through the garden or dancing at your grandchild's wedding. 4. Your world gets smaller. This is the one no one likes to say out loud. When your legs feel weak, you stop going places. You stop taking walks. You stop visiting friends. Your world starts to shrink. Not because your heart doesn't want to move, but because your legs can't keep up. But it doesn't have to be this way. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to walk into a room and feel confident. You deserve to keep saying yes to life. And that starts with listening to your body, not judging it, not fearing it, but gently responding to what it needs. So what can we actually do about it? Let me show you some easy, loving steps that can bring your strength back. Starting right at home. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to spend money on special diets. You definitely don't need to give up everything you love. You just need to start with awareness and small, loving changes. Let's walk through this together, like a trusted friend helping you in your kitchen, one gentle step at a time. Step 1. Remove or reduce the 7 problem fruits. These fruits are often labeled healthy, but for seniors trying to maintain leg strength and reduce inflammation, they can quietly do more harm than good. Overripe bananas. Once they get those brown spots, the sugar spikes. A firm, slightly green banana is better, but not daily. Grapes, just a handful, can have as much sugar as a small candy bar. Cherries are very sweet and delicious, but high on the glycemic scale. Pineapple, acidic and sugary. It can irritate joints and spike blood sugar. Mangoes, another tropical treat that's too sweet for daily senior snacking. Dried fruits, like raisins, apricots, or dates, sugar-packed and dehydrating. One small box of raisins can have the sugar equivalent of a donut. Fruit juices, even 100% juice, has no fiber and goes straight to your bloodstream. That sudden sugar rush can cause weakness, inflammation, and fatigue. You don't need to ban them forever, but treat them like treats. Small portions, occasional indulgence, not everyday staples. Step 2. Choose leg-friendly, low-sugar fruits instead. These are gentle on your body and still full of flavor. Blueberries, packed with antioxidants, low in sugar, and great for memory too. Raspberries, full of fiber, which slows sugar absorption. Green apples, less sweet than red ones, and a great snack with almond butter. Avocados, yes, they're a fruit, full of healthy fat and great for joint health. Lemons and limes, add to water instead of juice. They support digestion and energy. Step 3. Balance your fruit with a buddy. Fruit on its own causes a blood sugar spike, but fruit with a protein or healthy fat keeps your energy stable. Try pairing. Apple slices plus a few walnuts. Berries plus plain Greek yogurt. Half a banana plus a spoonful of peanut butter. Pear plus a slice of cheese. Your legs love this balance. Your brain does too. Step 4. Hydrate the right way. Dehydration can cause muscle cramps and fatigue in your legs. And guess what? Some sugary fruits actually pull water from your cells. Try this. Start your day with a glass of water before coffee or tea. Add a pinch of sea salt and lemon to your water once a day to support your muscles and nerves. Sip slowly throughout the day, not all at once. Step 5. Move your legs gently every day. You don't need a gym. Your living room is enough. Here are 3 simple movements you can do while watching TV or listening to music. Heel lifts. Stand behind a chair. Hold the backrest and slowly lift your heels, rising onto your toes. Lower down. Repeat 10 times. Ankle circles. Sitting in a chair, lift one foot and gently circle your ankle clockwise, then counterclockwise. Switch legs. Helps with circulation. Sit to stand. Use a sturdy chair. Slowly stand up without using your hands if you can. Then sit back down with control. Repeat 5 to 10 times daily. These movements wake up your leg muscles and remind them that they're needed. And they are. Step 6. Rest kindly, not passively. Your legs need rest, but not stillness all day. Alternate between sitting and standing. Change positions every hour. Take short walks, even just around your home. Your body thrives on gentle variety. This isn't about perfection, it's about care. You're already taking the first step by learning. And every kind choice you make after this, that's strength. That's healing. Now that we've covered the main changes you can make to protect your leg strength, I want to share a few extra tips. The kind that often go overlooked but make a real difference over time. These aren't complicated. These don't require money. Just a little mindfulness, a little consistency, and a whole lot of love for your body. Tip 1. Eat magnesium-rich foods for muscle ease. Muscle cramps, spasms, and weakness in the legs can often be linked to low magnesium. Luckily, it's easy to bring into your diet. Try adding these to your meals a few times a week. Pumpkin seeds, a small handful as a snack. Spinach, lightly sautéed or added to soups. Avocados, they do double duty. Magnesium plus healthy fats. Black beans or chickpeas. Dark chocolate, 70% or higher. Yes, you can still enjoy a little treat. These foods support your nervous system, muscles, and circulation. A winning trio for strong, pain-free legs. Tip 2. Get morning sunlight for vitamin D. Vitamin D helps your muscles contract and your bones stay strong. But many seniors, especially those staying indoors, are running low on it. You can sit by a sunny window for 10 to 15 minutes. Step outside for a morning walk, even if it's just around the porch. Ask your doctor if a small supplement might help. Getting sunlight early in the day also helps you sleep better at night. And better sleep means better recovery for your legs. Tip 3. Watch for swelling and circulation traps. Sometimes weakness in the legs isn't just about sugar or inflammation, it's also about poor circulation. Here's what can help. Elevate your legs when you're sitting, use a pillow or low footstool. Avoid sitting too long in tight socks or pants that cut off blood flow. Try very gentle calf massages at night to move trapped fluid and relax the muscles. If you notice swelling in your ankles or feet that doesn't go away, it's worth bringing up gently with your doctor. Your body might be asking for help with circulation or fluid balance. Tip 4. Stay mentally engaged with movement. Here's something beautiful about the body. It listens to the brain. Doing things that stimulate your mind also helps your nervous system fire signals more clearly to your legs and feet. Try dancing to music in the kitchen, even just side to side, tapping your toes when you're watching TV, playing memory games or puzzles while doing leg stretches in your chair. These small actions connect your brain and your body, and that connection keeps you moving better longer. Remember, friend, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing a little bit more gently, consistently, and with love, because you're worth that care. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on something important. You are more than someone managing your health. You are a storyteller, a teacher, a lighthouse for those coming after you. Every lesson you learn now, every change you make, every experience you carry, it's not just for you. It becomes a gift you can pass on. Because here's the truth. The younger generation may not see the risks of sugar or inflammation yet. They may not understand what tired legs or joint stiffness feel like. But they're watching you, they trust you, and they need the wisdom only you can offer. Be the quiet teacher. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have grandchildren. Maybe you care for your neighbor's kids or mentor someone younger in your community. When they see you taking care of yourself, choosing fresh berries instead of juice, doing your gentle leg stretches, resting with intention, they learn something powerful. This is how I take care of myself when I grow older. You don't even have to say a word. Just live your lessons out loud. Share the why behind the change. The next time you're at a family gathering or a holiday meal and someone asks, "Why aren't you having fruit juice anymore?" Or, "Grandma, why are you doing those funny toe circles?" That's your moment. Smile and say something like, "Because I love the feeling of being strong. I want to keep walking on my own. I'm learning how food affects my legs, and I want to feel good for as long as I can." It's simple, it's honest, and it opens the door for a conversation that could change someone else's life. You are the bridge between generations. The world is changing fast. Health fads come and go, but wisdom rooted in lived experience, that's timeless. Let your story be part of your legacy. Teach through your choices, led by your gentle, steady example. And remember, what you learn today may be the very thing that helps your daughter stay strong into her 70s, or your grandson make a better food choice at 30. This is how knowledge lives on, through you. Dear friend, thank you for being here, for taking the time to care for yourself in a world that so often forgets to care for you. You showed up today not just to hear a list of fruits or health tips, but because deep down you know your well-being matters. Your body matters. You matter. If no one's told you this recently, let me say it clearly. You deserve to feel strong in your legs. You deserve to move with comfort and confidence. And you deserve to grow older with dignity, not silence or shame. You've already taken the first and most powerful step, awareness. Now, little by little, day by day, you can put these changes into practice. Swap out one sugary fruit for a leg-loving one. Stretch your calves before bed. Drink a little more water tomorrow than you did today. Share what you've learned with someone you love. And please, don't keep this message to yourself. If it helped you, it will help someone else too. Let's keep the conversation going. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which fruit surprised you the most today? Or maybe, what's one small change you're planning to make this week for your leg strength? Let's share and support one another, because this is a community where wisdom is honored and everyone's voice matters. And if you found comfort, encouragement, or even just a little spark of hope in today's video, please like this video to show your support. Subscribe so you never miss future senior wellness tips. Share this with a loved one who might need to hear it, because the journey of aging doesn't have to be walked alone. We walk it together. Until next time, take care of your legs, take care of your heart, and always remember, you're not too old, too late, or too far gone to feel strong, capable, and proud of the life you're still living.